Hey guys, just some amateur here, and today I'm bringing you guys a tips and tricks video. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I feel like some people think that playing Call of Duty is like playing Mario Kart. Ugh. So I'm here to help. Thanks. No, just kidding guys. But really, this video is mostly directed towards people who struggle on having a positive KD, or what they're doing isn't really working out for them. And no, I'm not gonna recommend you go buy Scuffs, Astros, buy a new monitor, or shit, even change your friggin' internet plan. But no, this is all in-game advice for your average Call of Duty player. Throughout the video, I'm gonna be showing you guys clips of what I'm talking about, except for this first tip, which is to tell you that improving your accuracy and reflexes takes time. And it sure as hell isn't gonna be like some pro players overnight. Alright guys, the second tip has two sections to it. The first one is to let you know that throughout all the games that I play, I'm basically making callouts. Callouts are basically terms given to certain locations to quickly point out that you saw an enemy there. And of course this only applies if you're gonna be playing with friends. Now as for the second one, I have a clip to show you that even if you're not playing with your friends, you can still use this knowledge to your advantage. Alright, just to replay that, basically the scroll I'm about to show you is an indicator that your partner just died, so it should become your instinct to head in that direction and be ready to get some kills. For my next tip, I'm going to start by recommending that you start drop shotting. It keeps you alive and it assists in getting the kill. Now to start drop shotting, you might want to change your controller settings to tactical. Of course it's going to take a while to get used to this, but it's helpful in the long run. Now here I have two clips to show you what it's like to drop shot. For this fourth tip, I'm going to start by recommending that you start minimizing directions where you can get shot from. So here's a demonstration. Basically, I'm staying against the wall to the side of directions where enemies can flank me from, so that if they come by, they won't be able to notice me as I'm waiting for this person to approach me. I hope you guys didn't think I was going to leave out recommendations on perks, considering they are abilities that are the backbone of a good player. Have you know, a lot of these are my opinions, and I'll be talking about the perks I recommend. I'm not going to really go into the perks I don't recommend. Now, for perk 1, well, for perk list 1 anyways, I suggest you use Flak Jacket in a majority of your classes because it'll help you stay alive through a barrage of explosions, which is helpful in objective-based games. As it keeps you alive and fighting longer, it comes in handy when wanting to build that KD up. Now for our next perk, Ghost, I'm only recommending it if you're finding UAVs annoying and want to be on the stealth side of things. Now, for Sixth Sense, I don't really recommend it considering I find it debatable. I don't want players getting used to the assistance that it provides. Onto perk list 2, the suggestions are pretty straightforward. Fast hands should only be used if you're going to be using the sniper so that you can pull out a weapon fast at close range, like a pistol, or if you're going to be using overkill, you can pull out a submachine gun or AR, or shotgun, I don't care your preference. Now cold-blooded should only be used if you have like extra slots. Now as for scavenger, since you're going to be posted up on that block getting all those kills, you're going to have to need to get more ammo to get even more kills so that you can show everybody who's daddy. And finally, perk 3, this gets a bit more stealthier guys. Now I recommend dead silence above all perk 3s because you don't want your enemies to be hearing your footsteps and then having the advantage. Now, as for awareness, you are getting the advantage that supposedly your enemy would be getting if you weren't using dead silence. You'd be hearing their footsteps and preparing for that gunfight that you would possibly get into. Now, as for blast suppressor, it just basically keeps you off the minimap when you're doing thrust jumps, so your enemies don't know where you're going. Alright guys, this is the end of the video, and I would be recommending guns, but I feel like they're all preference. But if you find yourself losing a few gunfights, I mean, you could stop using the Weevil, the HVK, ICR, Man of War, Brecci, Haymaker, Dingo, and Draken, since a lot of the other guns in their classes seem to be better than them. Now as for specialists, it seems like it's all based off of your character and your personality and what you like to do. And another tip, I would recommend that you keep your kill streaks realistic. Most of the time I'm using a UAV, a Hellstorm, anything low that I could get fast but end up getting a lot of kills. Alright guys, that's the end of it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you use these tips and tricks to become a better player at Call of Duty. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you wish to keep up with my channel. Oh, and make sure to follow me on Twitter. This is Just Some Amateur, over and out.
What the